Hello. Today we will talk about sequential subspace optimization method, SESOP. Suppose that we want to minimize a function of n variables, a smooth function. SESOP is able to minimize functions of many thousands or even millions of variables. In some way, it extends basic properties of conjugate gradient method. We know that when we minimize a quadratic objective function, conjugate gradient method has so-called expanding manifold property. It achieves minimum of objective function over subspace spanned by current gradient and all previous directions. In standard extensions of conjugate gradient method to a non-quadratic case, this expanding manifold property is not kept accurately. And the SESOP method is an attempt to force this property explicitly. At the first iteration, we just minimize our objective function in direction of gradient at starting point x0. So we do exact line search in this direction. At following iterations, we will consider affine subspace spanned by gradient and our current point and several last directions. So we can have limited memory of our methods. So we restrict dimension of the subspace to some reasonable numbers. The minimal dimension may be 2, and even then the method may be rather efficient. And typically we can restrict ourselves to 5 or 10 or a bit more, but not much more than these directions. And what we do so-called multidimensional search. We minimize f plus some alpha I pi. Alpha I are numbers, how much we advance in every direction, and pi are just columns of our matrix P. We can express this sum in compactly in matrix form. What is written here is a product of matrix P by vector alpha. I remind you, when you multiply matrix by a vector, you can look on it as first column of matrix multiplied by first component of vector alpha, alpha 1 plus second column by alpha 2, and so on. So it's exactly the expression we see here. So to summarize, at iteration k, SESOP is doing unconstrained optimization in alpha of f of xk plus p alpha. And then new iterate, of course, it's xk plus matrix P multiplied by this minimizer alpha k. Now we will talk about possibility of fast subspace optimization in SESOP. In many practical problems, function f of x may have special structure like phi of ax, where ax is expansive linear mapping and phi is non-expansive, often element-wise nonlinear function. So ax is costly to compute and phi is cheap. In subspace optimization, we need to compute f of xk plus p alpha, where columns of matrix P are directions which span our subspace. We can substitute expression for f and get phi of axk plus phi plus ap alpha. Axk may be precomputed before subspace optimization because it doesn't depend on alpha. And also AP, we can precompute it as matrix R relatively small matrix R, which will have the same number of columns as matrix P, and then use it for repetitive computation R alpha. Even this, we don't need to do full work of multiplication of A by P before subspace optimization, because on every SOP external iteration, we only update a couple of columns of P, new gradient and the last direction. All other columns are stored. So in multiplication, product of matrix A by old columns can be also stored. When we computed matrix R, it is also non-expensive to compute the gradient of our function with respect to alpha, what is needed in order to minimize in alpha. So the expression is rather simple. We denote this internal argument as u, and the gradient will be just R transpose gradient of, with respect to u, of phi of u. We know that phi is non-expensive function, and also gradient. We know also that gradient evaluation and function evaluation should be the same, about the same amount of computations. So this part can be also cheap, and therefore expression for gradient may be efficient to compute. Here you can see also expression for Hessian, if we like to minimize with Newton method with respect to alpha, and it's very practical in many cases. So we just compute Hessian of this cheap nonlinear function, number squared uu of phi, and multiply it by R transpose and R from the left and from the right. In many other cases, like in stochastic optimization, one can find other ways to accelerate SESOP optimization. Therefore, SESOP method is really practical in many important applications.